It was supposed to be the easiest day of high school. The last day. No classes. No exams. Just graduation rehearsal before summer officially began. 4 seniors were driving to Blackridge High School together that morning. They were running late. Nothing unusual. By 7:45, they were still several miles from school. One of them suggested taking a shortcut, a narrow 2-lane road that cut through a stretch of forest outside town. Everyone agreed. The shortcut should have saved nearly 15 minutes. At first, everything seemed normal. The road was empty. The trees were dense. The radio played quietly in the background. Then someone checked the time. They should have reached the school already. Instead, the road continued straight ahead, mile after mile, with no sign of the town, no sign of the school, and no sign of anyone else. They assumed they had taken a wrong turn. The driver opened his phone. No signal. The others checked theirs. Nothing. No service. No GPS. No internet. The road stretched endlessly through the trees. 10 minutes later, one of the students pointed toward the shoulder. There was a bus stop, a broken bench, a dented trash can, a faded school route sign. Nobody thought much of it. Until 15 minutes later, when they passed the exact same bus stop again. The same broken bench, the same trash can, the same sign. Nobody spoke. One of the students got out and used a marker to draw a large X on the bench. Then they continued driving. 20 minutes later, they saw it again. The same bus stop, the same X. The atmosphere inside the car changed immediately. Nobody laughed anymore. Soon they saw a large sign beside the road. Blackridge High School. 1 mile. Everyone relaxed. Finally, they were almost there. 10 minutes later, they passed the sign again. Blackridge High School. 1 mile. The exact same sign. Still 1 mile away. The driver accelerated. The road continued. Trees. Road. Trees. Road. Trees. Road. Hours seemed to pass. The fuel gauge slowly dropped. Yet the scenery never changed. Then someone noticed a person standing among the trees. A student. At least it looked like a student. The figure stood completely still, watching the road, watching their car. Nobody had seen them arrive. Nobody saw them leave. A few minutes later, they saw another. Then another. Then 2 standing together, all wearing school clothes, all motionless, all watching. The driver pressed harder on the accelerator. The students became more frequent. Some stood near the shoulder. Others stood deeper among the trees. None moved. None waved. None looked away. Then one student checked the dashboard clock. 8:12 p.m. Everyone stared. That was impossible. It had been morning. Yet outside, the sun was already setting. Darkness slowly spread across the road. The students beside it became harder to see. But there were more of them now. Dozens, then hundreds, standing among the trees, watching, silent. As night finally arrived, headlights illuminated face after face after face. Students everywhere. Some looked normal. Others appeared to be wearing old-fashioned school clothes. A few looked as though they belonged to graduating classes from decades earlier. Yet all of them were staring directly at the car. None moved. None spoke. None looked away. Just after midnight, the trees ended. The school appeared. Everyone screamed in relief. They had finally reached it. Blackridge High School stood illuminated against the darkness. The parking lot was packed with cars. The football field lights were on. The building glowed with activity. Students filled the grounds. Hundreds of them. Graduation banners hung from the front entrance. For a moment, everything looked normal. Then they got closer. Nobody was moving. Nobody was talking. Every student was staring directly at them. Thousands of eyes. Absolute silence. One of the passengers looked toward a banner hanging above the entrance. Class of 2048. Another banner hung nearby. Class of 2059. Another. Class of 2074. More banners stretched across the building. Years that hadn't happened yet. Years none of them would ever see. The students standing outside weren't current students. They appeared to belong to graduating classes that hadn't happened yet. The car rolled slowly into the parking lot. The engine died. The headlights went dark. And that was the last time anyone ever heard from the four seniors. The following morning, graduation rehearsal began as scheduled. The four students never arrived. Their families reported them missing later that day. Police searched the town, the surrounding forests, nearby highways. Nothing was found. 3 days later, the car was discovered beside the shortcut road, parked neatly on the shoulder. The keys were still in the ignition. All four phones were inside. The fuel tank was nearly full. There was no sign of where the students had gone. The investigation eventually stalled. Years later, one detail still remains unexplained. A security camera mounted above Blackridge High School's main entrance recorded graduation rehearsal that morning. Thousands of students passed beneath it. Teachers, parents, staff members, and for a single frame captured at exactly 7:58 a.m. Four unfamiliar seniors can be seen standing near the front doors. Watching the school, none of them were ever identified.